almost all the big headliners tasked with bringing the love to the third installment of the Love and Harmony Cruise. Are on our stage this week. Gerald Alston, lead singer of the Manhattans.
Yeah, baby.
Beres Hammond.
Gonna shout it.
Coco T, Romain Virgo.
Talk about love.
IT and Fancy Cat, and Oliver Samuels.
She boxed me, yes.
All one-on-one, right here on our stage. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be back.
Let's me out. I don't know. I ain't no pro. But I'm alive. Yes, yeah. I'm alive.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage. So much more than entertainment.
As mentioned in the opening, the promotion for the 2019 staging of Love and Harmony Cruise is off and sailing. And here to tell us who is on it and how you can get on it is the cruise's frontman himself, Jabba, DJ Jabba.
Well, go on, Mr. Williams.
Listen, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's what we hear every morning on the previous cruise.
Yeah.
All right, so what's on it? Who's on it?
Well, this year we have the man himself, Mr. Beres Hammond. Also, we have Coco T, Barrington Levy, the Manhattans.
Honey, you are my shining star.
Admiral Bailey, Tiger, Johnny P, Romain Virgo.
Your soul provider.
And a lot more to be added, you know what I mean? Because we don't do the soca segment yet, we don't do the dancehall segment
of
yet.
course. And go back to the Manhattans, though, because you're spreading the love now to R&B.
Yes, sir.
I had to meet you here today.
To the foundation,
Yes, sir.
even of R&B, the big name, the big group, the Manhattan, a well-loved group in the Jamaican community.
Definitely.
And maybe the most loved. And they're on this year, and Gerald is coming up in the show.
Yes, sir.
We got a chance to talk to him at the studio, and he's going to be
Definitely.
And so we'll hear from him about his love for Jamaica and the Manhattans and what they're bringing to the cruises.
Yeah.
The sweet taste of wine at the right time.
Food. Talk about food. Food was fixed last year.
First year, we have food problem, no?
Yes. And it was fixed the second year.
Last year, I go to book now, I said, I said, Chris, come in.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm done, and big up Drew from Tug Graphics and everything, and he make the official link with me and Chris from out of the door, and him ball though, him a ball, I'm not telling a lie, because, he's a perfectionist, so he said, from him reach on the ship 11 o'clock, him never reach out of the kitchen till 11:30, because him said he have to make sure everything was up and running and right, so now, this year, him can more.
So, yes, that's what I want to hear.
The man them
so it's still the door. The food is still the door.
The door can't left. Okay. The door signed a lifetime agreement, from Love and Harmony Cruise there, the door restaurant there.
Okay, and it's still, so what's new? What's new apart from?
Well, this year we're doing a play.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Versus a comedy show. Mm-hmm. We have Oliver Samuels, you know what I mean?
He'll be here to tell us about it too.
Definitely, yes. And also, with this year again now, we have more music, we have more entertainment, we have more food again, and we have more fun. So there's a lot of more other events. And like we have Grand Cayman, we go last year, and we just leg up on the road. But this year we're doing a private beach party where we have music fun on the island. Mm-hmm. Where you don't know, I have some jet skis all about the place and some paddle boats. So for we alone, and we just do a thing.
Okay. We are going to have on our show today a number of the people on the lineup.
Definitely.
Including the Manhattan, Gerald Alston from the Manhattan, the lead singer, the lead singer that Jamaica.
Few are going to be there.
All right, so he's going to be on. We're going to have Coco T. We're going to have Beres himself coming up.
Beres himself, IT and Fancy Cat. Also, we're going to have Coco T. And we have a few more people, Mr. Oliver Samuels.
And Oliver himself will be on our show today. So with that, that's just a little taste of it, and you say there are more to come.
Yeah, man, we have the second.
Who they'll see today won't be the full lineup.
No, that's just the first half.
The first half.
Yeah, that's
more to be announced.
More to be announced, because this is just the foundation part. These are the real lovers rock part and the comedy part and the play part. You know what I mean?
All right. So,
So
tickets. Talk about tickets real quick because
Well-
you started selling tickets from last year,
yeah, definitely.
and people are lining up
And we're
on the
70%
cruise to buy.
As we speak right now, for what we have, we're like 70-75% sold. So we don't even have that much cabin. So we're guaranteed to be sold out this year, very early.
Before the end of the year.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Okay.
100% guaranteed to be sold out. So maybe you just have to watch Onstage to get a free cabin. You know what I mean? Like what we did last year.
Oh yes, well,
Yeah.
for sure they can watch us and follow the instructions and send us their video.
Definitely.
And win a cabin.
And then we come do back again and we'll celebrate. So you're
Absolutely.
sold out and you get a free cabin after the sold out Love and Harmony Cruise, the third time. But it's not sold out yet. So what you can do, log on to loveandharmonycruise.com. That's loveandharmonycruise.com. Or you can call 305-438-9488. 305-438-9488. Yeah, Love and Harmony, April the 13th to the 18th, 6 days, 5 nights, loveandharmonycruise.com. April the 13th to the 18th, 6 days and 5 nights, non-stop.
Remind them to bring the clothes for a dress up.
Yeah, because you
Some
don't know.
people,
Yeah, you know the captain ball, remember you have to just rare it. I'm going to the gym now for lose off of that something if it's sitting on my
There's a
suit.
dress up there.
Yeah.
Well dressed.
Yeah, well dressed, clean to the bone. And on the dance hall I was neither.
Okay, cool.
All right then.
All right, there you have him
Let's
here on our stage. Jabba the man himself. He's just opening this big show about the cruise because all the big names that we mentioned are coming up one by one today on our show. We'll be back.
Up in the morning, I say my prayer. Thank you, Father, for another day. Let me declare it right away. I'm alive, yeah. I'm alive.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage. So much more than entertainment.
Back by popular demand. Them two, yeah.
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 And by the way, we are not back. We weren't there last year because what happened last year, they advertised Ansi and Fancy Cat. That was not us. But this cruise, IT and Fancy Cat. For those who saw Ansi and Fancy Cat last year, that is it. It's fresh.
So apart from that, is there another reason why they call it back?
Well, it's them part of the Chinese brand.
Yeah.
The Answer Franklin was the Chinese knockoff.
Yes.
This is a real thing, genuine, 100% black, no spice.
But you know, I know I must have asked you guys last year. Were you surprised about the response? Let me ask you again. I see I'm not gonna hear the truth this time.
No.
Because I know no good enough, but
Yeah, nothing new.
it over good
Last year,
last year.
when you come back, you never see IT and Fancy Cat live. You know what I mean?
What you do? Playing down that performance at the
Some
ship?
people who never see we live, guess what now? We're going to be hosting.
That's right.
So if you thought you got IT and you got Ansi and Fancy Cat last year. This
The
year,
knockoff.
IT and Fancy Cat hosting.
Yeah.
So I mean, say you have in the middle, at the beginning, at the end, all over the thing. Plus, for the first time, we're going to be able to determine whether Oliver favor Fancy Cat or Fancy Cat favor Oliver. Never happened before. They have been at the same space. You know, we are collect some bet.
So okay, just tell me though how it feels to be called back to this, because I can't remember seeing anybody so far, apart from Beres, of course,
Yeah.
repeating this cruise.
Well, I mean,
It's the third stage here.
First thing, the feeling alone is a joy. As I said, it's a return.
Yeah.
We have been asked to return on something where, if I tell us 3 years before, my dad in New York, remember, I said, I like up on a cruise, you know. Out of the blues, we get cold feet. And for going back on it again, I can't talk.
Okay, all right.
but really, but really,
Tell me about the feedback from your fans around the world, at least in the diaspora,
I tell you something.
for that performance and for what they heard.
I tell us, can I say, the show is a kind of mix, a potpourri collection of
People.
concoction, convergence of different people from all over the places. So they find that for us to connect with all of them in the same space at one time. It was good. And we're going to reconnect. And personally for me, Beres Hammond seen a respect for his repertoire work and thing, and the fact that we are being called to come again, it means the respect is mutual.
But did they pressure the promoter by their response in social media?
Well, we wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know.
But we know that after performance, at the first time I've been interviewed that much. People keep patting me on the shoulder. Good show.
Oh yes, it was all people could talk about that night.
That's
The
the entire week after that.
and it was an early evening show, like a dinner show.
Yeah.
I am personally excited because guess what? I had to leave the ship early, come off from Mobile because I had some engagements to do. This time,
And the full thing.
trust me,
All right.
brace yourself. You're gonna let me all the keeper your cat say, I this when you leave, this happened, that happened. No. I'm gonna be on cruise.
Okay, so how you feel about the Manhattan R&B becoming part of the Love and Harmony this
It's a
time?
group, you know, because listen, but people always ask people, how many people are in the group IT and Fanscan, you know?
Yes.
How many people are in the group IT and Fanscan?
Not the duo, in the group.
The group, IT and Fancy got the group. 4.
Well, but no, me I want. So that means the other 3.
I
was distributing it equally, but whatever. 2 and 2.
Me I want. That
But
group,
man, we grew up on their music. And we fell in love with them. When I did them, I said, yo, cat, man, I perform. I said, what? We need to see them. And we see them and we right away we said, no, we're going to do the joke there and the joke there, round Manhattan.
Yes.
And it worked.
honey, you are my shining star. Don't you go.
All right, sir. All right, don't take no more. I'm my favorite, that too. Don't take no more.
This is IT.
Alongside Fancy Cat.
And we are telling us that we're going to march into April next year
Right.
for Love and Harmony Cruise.
The great actor, comedian, or should we say comedic actor, Oliver Samuels is on our show, and he's making his debut, I suspect, on a cruise in terms of performance.
How are you, my brother?
How are you, boss?
Me good, me good.
Which is it? Is it a debut for you in terms of performance?
No,
No, you've done it before?
I've done it before, yes.
Okay, so what form will your performance take this time?
A theatrical form,
Okay.
in the sense that we're taking a play written by me, frenemy, onto the ship.
Okay.
And so the full cast will be there.
The
with
cast will be there?
Yes, Valier,
Oh.
Maffey Johnson, Dennis Titus, Audrey Reed, and myself.
Okay, and give us the synopsis.
Frenemy is about these two friends who have been together from infancy, right? Now, one has children, one doesn't. And something terrible happened that shattered the friendship on one side. Because one still maintained that is a friend and is a friend and is a friend. But when it boils down to what one did to the family structure of the other, it is really devastating.
Oh. So is it comedic or serious? It sounds so serious.
Yes, yes, it sounds serious. It laughter from top to bottom. You know? And it's like in St. Kitts, a man says, it's so amazing how you can take this very serious thing that people experience every day and make we laugh so much. But serious, I'm glad you were able to come here to tell us that we start talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you, Frenemy, the play has been doing extremely well. We opened here and come April next year, it goes beyond 2 years of running. We've been all over the
cannot
place.
let it go.
They cannot. We just came out of St. Kitts and we had 3 shows in Little St. Kitts. Well, one in Nevis and Twins, and it was just
So you toured the
incredible.
entire Caribbean too?
Almost all of it.
Not to mention the diaspora.
The diaspora, yeah, man.
Wow.
England, Canada, enough place American.
And thing. I'm personally now happy because I didn't get to see it yet. So now I can
Here's
look
your
forward
chance to see it.
Yes.
And look where you're going to see it.
Oh, gosh.
Wide open sea.
And trust me, well, you should know this. The consumption of anything, even reggae and music, anything on the ship is very different. The experience is very different from
Oh,
I can't explain why, but it goes deeper.
I've been on a few of these cruises, and the way I see West Indians, the general pub, gravitate to if there's a night of reggae, how them gravitate to it. I always wondered if it is because there is no other way out. But no matter what else is happening on the ship that day or that evening, the place just ram.
Yes.
And I heard that on the Love and Harmony cruise, it is phenomenal how everybody just come together as one unit.
Yes, headlining with some great artists,
Yes.
Manhattan. Is that a favorite of yours?
Manhattan.
Yes.
Let's just kiss.
There's no Jamaican who don't have a Manhattan.
Cannot. They created this impact in their time in Jamaica.
Oh gosh.
Incredible.
Beres,
Incredible.
your own countryman. Parishina, sir.
Look at him, you know.
St. Mary.
Yes.
St. Mary,
yes.
man like you.
Yes. And a long time from Beres, a young boy, and me starting at this, you know, when Beres was with Boris Gardner. And happening. Yeah, man. And they did a pantomime. They were the backing band for the pantomime. Yes, man. And Beres always, every evening, Beres come there. Beres have give me some trick with the carry on with my people and show. Every evening, Oliver, man, Larry McDonald. Oliver, me have the thing I want you do, man. No, you do.
So you always have some idea what you want to do for him.
Man, always. And you know, in spite of his fame and his greatness, we've never lost touch because it's the kind of person that he is.
Yeah, man,
A really true artist and a human being.
Oh, wow. So what I want you to do for me now, Oliver, is to look in that camera for me and tell your fans and those who have been hearing about you forever, who haven't seen you yet, why they should come out and see you. Excite them into coming to see you.
Listen to me now. Friends, fans, family. You have all heard about the Love and Harmony cruise, right? And this year it's going to be special because me, Oliver Samuels, Maffy Valier, Johnson, and the crew, Audrey Dancer, Queen Reed, and Dennis Titus will be on it performing live. So none of you have the excuse that you was so busy, you couldn't get to see me pan land. You come see me pan sea. We are going to rock together. Plus, the whole heap of big neck internationally known artists is them that will be there. Oh, if you want to miss that, look at, make it a calendar event. It is a must.
All right, and still to come right here on stage,
Honey, you.
Gerald Alston of the Manhattans, Coco T, Romain Virgo, and the man himself, Beres Hammond.
Yes, I'm alive.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Romain Virgo. In front of us right now in the House of Harmony. Okay, sir. So good to have you.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Outside of our studio.
Yeah.
So congrats on this booking. You see it as an achievement?
Yeah, man, a big one too. You know, ever since the first time I heard about, Love and Harmony Cruise and I saw the lineup, it was a dream. As I said to myself and the team that hopefully we'll be on it next year.
Yeah.
And the second year came and passed, and we didn't get we didn't get to do it. And I think we had so many shows around the time as well. And then this year, we're finally on it. So it's really a blessing and a pleasure, to be a part of so much stars and living legends.
But you're no stranger
to cruise.
To cruise.
Yeah.
You've done the Jamrock cruise before,
definitely.
so you won't be affected. Well, if that is anything to go by the performance at Jamrock. Wow.
Yeah, it was a good one, you know, for our first one, you know, and you know, this one we just want to make it even more special, you know. I mean, sometimes when you do something for the first time, it's like you're testing out the waters and you're trying to see what this is like, you know, and then you get to understand new things that you can do, new things that you can add to the show to make it special.
How are you able to balance? Your fan base is very unique.
Yeah, different.
And you have very young people following you, as you yourself are a youngster. But you also have very mature people. If there's one big people artist who is a youngster, that's you. How do you balance them?
It's a tough task, you know, especially going to places that you don't know what the crowd will be like, you know, because it's for both, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes, you know, it's for a mature crowd. So then, you know, we have to do our research, you know. If it's an annual show, then, you know, we'd have to call in with the promoters and find out what kind of show is this.
Yes.
You know, what kind of crowd they expect to come out. You know, and even here in Jamaica, you know, when we go to some shows, you know, some corporate event or whatever kind of show it is, you know, we have to call and find out what kind of crowd is coming, and that depends, you know, that will determine the kind of.
But generally speaking, your material is received and consumed by all of them.
Yeah,
at
not
the
talking
same time.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
so
I'm not talking in a negative, you know. 'cause
No, I
we don't
understand.
do-
No. I'm
but-
saying it shouldn't be too hard for you to tailor a performance for one or the other, because your music catalog, generally speaking,
in a sense,
can fit any.
true.
Both.
It will fit anywhere, you know. But you know, the line of a songs to keep people interactive, you know, and keep them engaged in the show is something that, you know, it takes time and it takes, you know, proper planning.
So we commend you though for such a unique fan base to be able to garner an audience that is with very mature people and very young people. Because your music can play, I suppose, in the same space all the time. In the car, nobody has to turn it off. But not only that, the lyrical content and the deep soul, may I call it so, soul in your music. Is that, am I correct? Soul, you're very soulful. Isn't that the...
Yeah, I think that is what is missing out of the music that we're doing nowadays. You know, and sometimes I feel like, you know, it feels rough sometimes. It can get rough sometimes when I feel like, you know, it's, you know, there's not much of us doing it, you know, and then feel like, yo, Romain, everybody else out there do them thing, and you know, them are dabbling in this and this and this, and them are make some music where obviously not gonna last forever, but they are in the public's eyes, you know.
Yes.
So sometimes that becomes a pressure, you know, like just me in my own space, I think about this kind of situation.
Which is honest.
Yeah, which is, you
That's,
know,
that's being honest.
yeah. And so that's the only kind of challenge that I face. But then when you have people, you know, around you like you know Nico and you know, Vikings and Donovan Jermaine from Penthouse, when you have people like them who will come back and say, watch what you're doing, you know.
Yes.
You know, make sure that whatever you're doing,
stay on course.
and 10 and 15 and 20 years from now, people will still be doing
The
that.
man whose studio we're sitting in, if you look at his rise and his entire career and his catalog, you will see that all over it, what we're talking about.
Definitely.
And
we and him basically talk about
and
something
that is
similar.
simply the formula. But I know the pressure, I know the young pressure, the hype out there, you're young yourself and so on. And speaking of which, sir, before we go any further, we need to get this out of the way. You're getting married. A big proposal online.
Yeah.
The whole world knows now that you're tying the knot, sir. Congratulations,
Give
first
thanks.
and
Give
foremost.
thanks. It's a blessing, and you know, it was always a dream of mine. You know, and you know, the only thing about life, you never know when something is gonna happen.
Yes.
You know, and you know, it just at my time when, you know, I feel like at the right time, it's the right person, and I'm proud of it too. And just give thanks to the Almighty.
Yeah.
For his blessings.
Congrats, sir, and thing, and we wish you all the best, and well, the Love and Harmony cruise, I'm sure she probably coming to for maybe you could extend the honeymoon to the Love and Harmony. I don't know when it is. I'm not going to ask you, but if you want to tell us, you can tell us. But we don't know when. Well, my friend, let's sit low. And right now we're sitting with the sweet Coco tea. Now, you know, he's always eluding us, and today we're pinning him down at Harmony House Tea.
Give thanks
Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, man, good to see you too.
I
tell you, like it is not a day you're older.
I'm walking in your footsteps, man.
Why?
You're my inspiration, Coco. So it's my understanding, sir, that you're not spending a lot of time here anymore in Jamaica. Is that?
No, I'm actually spending a little time here, but like just call it double occupancy.
Okay, so you're offshore a lot.
Offshore, like I'm like always mostly in the US nowadays.
Okay.
You know what I mean, because out there, I should have been out there a very long time ago. Like, you know what I mean, the music transcends every boundary, so we can't just keep it on a Jamaican level alone. We have to keep it, and people has been quarreling, crying and bawling every day, so Coco T is not coming out now. Now I'm going out, so people in Jamaica are saying they can't see Coco T. Where is Coco T? Remember, you know, Winfred, you know that too. Majority of the places that we go into this world, we have to go from the USA.
Absolutely.
That's the hub for flying to most places.
Right. So what about recordings? Are you recording overseas too, or you come home when you're recording?
I'm actually recording yard and broad. Because right now I'm doing an album, finishing up an album with a Walshy Fire from Major Lazer fame, you know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we released a song called Medical Marijuana this year early. Took off. We have a next song now named Madhouse.
Madhouse. That
Yes.
sounds like EDM.
Madhouse.
It's crazy dance music.
Crazy song. No, not crazy dance music. It's relating to the situation that is going on in Jamaica right now.
Okay.
With all the crime and violence and things like that. And we are saying, the song says, Lord, I'm crying for Jamaica. Said I'm a crying for the land of wood and water. Me say, we make them a go long so, where down there. Why killy them a kill so, where down there.
Okay.
Because corrupt politician who's always on the devil's mission. Hypocritical people who surround them every day. Not speaking the truth to all the devils that are at play. So every day things are going on the very same way. All I see Madhouse, jailhouse and deadhouse.
Oh yeah, that is your lyrics. I don't have to ask. That's your lyrics 100%.
And my style, I don't have to
Yeah,
tell the
that's
truth,
your
because
style,
if I
yes.
don't speak the truth, then what am I gonna do?
So
You shall
that's
speak the
an
truth.
album. That's part of a wider project.
You have the
Major
album.
Lazer.
Yeah, it's an album. I'm not telling you, the album have some crazy songs on it. Some song where really I will hit the people.
So when are we going to see the album?
We are finishing up now, and I think they are saying like early next year it will be on street.
First quarter.
Yeah,
or
first
so.
quarter, so it will be on street. So.
All right. So let's jump into this big cruise now.
Yeah.
How much hours you want to perform? You could go all night, Coco.
Well, it's what-
That's your kind of crowd, your kind of scene.
You know one thing about Coco T.
Yes.
My time is never enough yet.
Oh, never.
Because I never had to say I try to overdo my time. I'm not trying to overdo my time, but you know what I mean, I'm trying to please the people.
Yes.
You know me, you have been to most of the shows that I've been on, and you know that the people never want me to stop singing. It's not me who want to sing all night, but they never want me to stop singing. I don't know why.
Because you're a fantastic performer.
Really?
You know how to draw lines from songs from your own catalog, and if it means borrow something from another genre and drop it in like no me without a you from the Manhattans.
Yes, but guess what up now?
Yeah.
Music is called education. For me, music is education and entertainment. So, on my journey between educating and entertaining, I want the people to feel satisfied for paying their money to come and see me.
Yes.
So, whenever time I go on stage, I always want to go the extra mile to please the public.
And you seem to read them very well.
Well, if
Aren't
you cannot
reading
read
them all the while?
if you can't read the audience, you can't be a good performer. That is why some performer always go on the stage and they come on and then reach high and then they go back on a low, because they cannot read their audience. They don't interact with their audience. I learned to interact with my audience because I came from the era where you have the great Dennis Brown, Jarvis' Soul, you have the great Beres Hammond, you have the great Freddie McGregor, you have the great Bob Marley, Alton Ellis, Peter Touch, you name all the greats, the great Toots and the Meters and the people that have been around them. So I know what it is the crowd calls for. So every time it seems like the show is going to be lull, you got to get something to lift the people up, because that's what the thing is all about. It's about entertainment.
So how do you comment on the rest of the lineup?
Well,
You're headlining with the Manhattans, the Love Doctor,
yeah,
right? You're Barrington Levy,
yeah.
right? Those are the top names on the lineup. How you feel about it?
Well, I feel great, because a lineup like this, it gives me more impetus. It drives me more. It makes me know that I've got to go out there and do well.
Yes.
I just can't be out there as a simple cockatoo. It's got to be the cockatoo that's in a different class. It's got to be the cockatoo that's going to raise the bottom of the ship to the roof. And make all the fish them at the sea start singing and dance. And I have a way of interacting with the fishes and the seas, because you know why? I've been a fisherman all my life. I'm from Rocky Point in Clarendon, where you know it's a fishing village. You know what I mean? So the fishes know about me. So anytime I meet an artist on the sea, they got to come with their A game. Don't come with nothing less, because all of my fans are out there.
Give me a Manhattan song. Give me one of your favorite Manhattan. Give me a line from a Manhattan song.
Hurt to say that you've lied to me. Hurt way down deep inside of me. You said we'd never part, and it breaks my heart. Well, we just ask you, we can sing anything you want to sing, we can sing it there.
Give me a Beres. Give me a Beres.
Beres, if you talk about Beres, I will kill you. Tell me, what can you do to stop a man from trying? I want to know. Said I want to know now. Nothing you can do to stop a man from trying. And not with those big broad smiles and the fancy dress you wear. It's totally impossible for a man with eyes not to stare. There's no reason to be feeling uptight. Just say the word, I'm singing it.
If any of those guys are not able to carry their lead position in the band, you could fit in.
Really?
Sounds like you could fit in for Gerald in the Manhattans.
There's no house without a home. So I said, we're not too bad after all.
Oh no, you've got it.
I said to the fans about this crew, if you have not booked yet, if you have not booked already, that means I don't think you're going to be able to get a cabin. You can try, but I don't think it's going to work.
Team, let's go.
Yeah, give thanks.
Much respect here. So we look forward to the album.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we look forward to the coming of that album. All right, and still to come right here on stage,
Honey, you.
Gerald Alston of the Manhattans and the man himself, Beres Hammond.
Yes, I'm alive.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage. So much more than entertainment.
Many months have passed us by. I'm gonna miss you.
First of all, welcome to our show on stage.
Thank you.
And talk to me about you. How busy are you these days?
These days we have been, I would say the past 2.5 months, we have been very busy. Practically every weekend, 2 or 3 days a weekend. You know, we've worked like this over a period of time.
Yes.
But not this intense. And it's been a long time since we worked this intense. You know, I was in Las Vegas night before last, and I'm in Jamaica today. And prior to that, I was in California. The week before, I was in Oakland. And the week before that, we were in Los Angeles, back and forth. And in September, the middle part of September, I was back at the LA State County Fair. So we've been back and forth to LA.
To what do you attribute this, though? This seems like is a moment of a rediscovery of the Manhattan.
Yes.
Is it?
I think it's like it's our music.
Yes. Timeless.
It's timeless. And if you listen to it, our music now and hear it sounds just as good today as it did back then. And the discovery, a lot of young fans are finding out who we are.
Yeah.
Or they've heard our music played by their parents, and they're catching on. They like it, you know. And with the internet or social media now, people are able to see, our fans are able to see us again, because you got live, you can shoot live on Facebook or Instagram, and people have got so many comments, great comments about our performances, and that a lot of people didn't know that we were still working, because all the members of the group has passed away except me.
Oh.
And a lot of people thought that I was doing some things on my own, or they didn't know that the group was still in existence. But before Blue Lovett passed away, we had a talk. I was with him at his home in Phoenix, and he said, Gerald, I'm passing you the baton now. He says, all on you. He said, keep the legacy alive. And so now, there was another group, one of the other members that started the group,
Yes.
the Manhattans. So finally it's been worked out through the court system that I have to use the Manhattans featuring Gerald Alston.
Okay.
And they have to use the Manhattans, Sonny Bivens Manhattans.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's the billing now.
Yes.
That's the official branding.
Yes, yeah. And so, and we wanted it all the time. We didn't want it to go that way. But getting back to your question,
Yes.
that's how it has come about, and people see the resurgence of us. And plus, we have a brand new single called "Get It Ready."
Yes, and it seems to me too that your fans are in a community now. The internet is bringing your fan base together in one community.
Exactly.
So hence now this fervor, this pull now, having you traveling like crazy all over the place.
Yeah.
And a new single now. Talk about that.
The
and
new
it's,
single
it's
was written-
part of an album, is it?
Yeah. My keyboard player Curtis Dukes and I wrote the song, and we sat down and Curtis, he said, I got this melody, and he started saying, "Get it ready, I'm on my way home. Been thinking about you all day long." And it's a song about a person that's in love, and they're working, and instead of hanging out with the boys this evening, he decides he's going home to be with his wife. So he tells her to light the candles and pour the champagne, because I'm coming home to you. You've been on my mind all day. I want to have time with you. And that's what the song is all about.
Oh, and it's off. It's running away.
It was released October 2nd on all the musical platforms.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. And an album coming.
Yes, the album, we should have an album. We're going to release another single.
Yes.
Our album probably will be out probably after the end of January.
Oh, so we may hear some more tracks on that on the cruise.
Yeah. You will.
Definitely
You
hear some tracks
Exactly.
on the cruise, because by then it will be out and we would have been able to familiarize ourselves with
Exactly.
the content of it. All right, so Jamaica is like a home to you now. You come here as Gerald Alston in your own right, as a solo artist.
Right.
And you've come here numerous times, too many to, I don't know. Do you even know how many times you've played
here.
Jamaica?
The first time I came to Jamaica was 1974.
Yes.
There's No Me Without You. And we have been coming off, and for a while we were coming every Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Every Mother's Day. And so it coming here is like, just like you said, it's coming home.
Yeah. Kiss and Say Goodbye, or Shining Star. Which is the bigger song in Jamaica for you? In the world, I know it's Kiss and Say Goodbye.
I would say Shining Star here.
Shining Star in
I would
Jamaica,
say
isn't it?
Shining Star. It's a toss-up.
Yes.
I would say it's a toss-up because some reggae artists has recorded it, and it got to a point that we would put that flavor in it when we sing it here. The band would go into a reggae sound, and we sing it just that way. Jamaica, Brazil, South Africa, and Japan.
Oh.
Now, those are Shining Star. You can't leave the stage without singing it. And you really have to sing Kiss and Say Goodbye.
Those markets are big reggae consumers.
Yeah.
That soul, that reggae is always present in reggae, and your R&B soul, from which we borrow, is common in those markets. Brazil,
right,
South Africa, Japan is a huge market for reggae.
Did you know why I kind of understand it? Because reggae is like reggae, blues, R&B
Yes.
are like the same because it's songs about the blues. Like when B.B. King used to sing, he would sing songs about the blues back down to the Delta, about themselves.
Yeah.
Reggae is the same thing. You sing about life and what's going on in your life. R&B, we sing about songs that that we did back in the day. We always wrote and sang songs about life, breaking up, falling in love, meeting somebody else, which was true. What happens in life, and that those are the things that bring those cultures or those music, different types of music together.
Nice. Okay, so this cruise, I'm sure you've done numerous cruises. This one though, this one is very, very special. Again, it's like performing for Jamaicans at home.
Yes.
Though it's on a cruise from Florida.
Yeah.
What do you, are we likely to hear, for example, your own solo?
Yeah, we're gonna do a combination of songs from our solo project. We're gonna go back to the days of the Manhattans, back in the 70s. One of our biggest songs here was "The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow."
Oh yes.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. We'll be doing that. We're gonna go back and do all of our songs, as many as we can. Even if some fans holler out, and I like to do this. Sometimes if one of the fans asks us to sing a song and the band may not know it, may not have played it, I'll stop and I'll sing a piece of it.
Oh,
You
nice.
know, we just and we are so thankful for our audience from this area because they're always supportive of us, and we want to always bring the best to them, give them what they want to hear. They're a reason we've got 56 years in our belts. And my favorite thing is, there's no house without a home, and there's no man who wants to be alone. There's no child without a dream, and there's no song without a meaning. That's how I know there's no me without you.
Wow.
There's no me without you.
What a perfect song for love and harmony. And the soul man there in that camera, he's dead. You just killed him. Rupert Campbell, he's dead. Oh yeah.
That's one way on all of my shows. I thank my fans.
Yes.
Because, and I want our fans here in Jamaica to know, and everywhere, that we're not doing you a favor by singing for you.
Yes.
You're doing us a favor by coming to see us. Oh, wow. And so we are grateful and we're honored. And that song, even though it's a love song, and it fits the situation because we love our fans. And to thank you for everything you've done for us and the way you stood by us, or standing by us.
Oh wow.
That we couldn't exist without you.
And it's the perfect song for Love and Harmony Cruise.
Yes,
that
it
song.
is. Yes, it is.
Oh wow. Gerald, I look forward, sir. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm a big fan anyway, so I mean, it's going to be great for me personally. All right, there you have him right here on our stage, Gerald Alston of the Manhattans for Love and Harmony Cruise. Wow.
Honey, you are my shining star. Don't you go away. No, baby.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage. So much more than entertainment.
And now, the Harmony boss himself on our camera. In his studio, by the way. Sir.
Well, go on again.
Blessed love, man.
Yeah,
Blessed
man.
love, man.
Yeah,
Good,
man.
good,
Enough
good.
love, enough love.
No, first of all, congrats on the album, sir. Big launch, big album.
Yeah, man.
Your take on it, how it's doing so far.
You know, I'm not ask nobody, but we can actually see it on social media and the rest of the media, and I understand that it's doing what it was meant to do. You know,
It's reaching the
it's
people.
reaching the people, and that's a beautiful thing. Any artist that you come across, this is what they would have wanted. You know, because when you make a song, you want to know that the song goes to where it's supposed to be, number one or whatever. So if they give you number one, it can't go further. And so this kind of reached number one faster than me expect still, because I heard that within the first hour of the release, in about 3-4 different countries at the same time. So
Because they've been waiting for it.
yeah, and it's a beautiful thing. Never happened to me like that before.
Explain the name for me, the name of the album.
Never
Ending. Yes.
Now, it's actually the title of one of the songs. So, no get me too technical with what it mean, if never ending mean Beres never ending. No, it doesn't. It's a title of one of the songs.
Yes, and and regardless of, I'm not getting you mixed up, but I'm saying
You always do
Beres
something, right?
is never ending. And that's not a mix-up statement. Your catalog alone will have you in our ears, in our hearts, in our soul forever, Beres, so long as we're living, because the body of work that you've put down is unmistakably timeless, and it won't be going anywhere anytime soon. And just the way this album is doing already, and the pre-ordering and everything, is just a testament to that.
You know what I love more than all, which I thank the Almighty Father about? Every time I go to the road to do like a tour, every year you go,
Yes.
do this thing again, you find a new set of folks coming on board, new what you call fans. And once you become a fan, them always end up very loyal.
Yes.
And it makes a guy feel,
Never ending.
let me feel belong, not never ending. Yeah, true.
Of course. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of the video right here. Here's a look at it.
Gonna lift my voice in praises. Yeah. Gonna shout it, gonna sing it loud. Up in the morning I say my prayer. Thank you, Father, for another day. Let me declare it right away. I'm alive, yes. I'm alive. My money in the bank, oh no rent. Here I am, still give thanks. Ask me how, I don't know. I ain't no bro, but I'm alive, yeah.
That was pretty bad.
All right, go back to the album for me though, Beres, because I don't get to hear all of it yet. But what does it mean to you?
How it fit in on my thing?
Yeah.
Just perfect.
Yes.
It's a continuation of the stories that I've been giving through the music, and I'm going to tell a lie when it comes to, stories. I just speak it like. The beauty about it is that some people want to say some things, and they don't know the right way to say it. So here I am now. I am the one that comes in and explains a little bit better.
Okay.
Make it easier for them to, so this is how maybe so many times it go number one. Can I speak your life story and without even realizing, so. So you just run with it and...
It connects.
Right. Touch a nerve.
Yes, it's human interest story.
True.
That many people can relate to.
True.
From different backgrounds, different geographic space.
No matter where you come from, man.
Yes. You know you don't deal with favorite. The one of them you pit me on.
I would tell you, man.
The one of them your own creation.
Yeah, man, yeah.
You spend, you spend a lot of time nourishing each of them.
Sure.
And caressing them to perfection.
So what you needed to do was to have a copy of it. So you can always ask me,
yes. And based on my own listening, and
right,
yes, that's true.
You will be able to, yes.
So maybe we should do this again.
No, we have to do it again.
We have to do this again.
As usual, look, one talk to me, now go work.
Now go work, yeah.
Yeah, keep it like it's an annual thing. It's not an annual thing.
Yes.
Oh, you have beanie and bounty and popcorn, everybody. 3 times, 4 times a year.
You go on, man.
And you link me as well.
You only had nothing,
No.
I said,
No, let's be going for. Me nah duck you. The only time you get a one duck is when we go for farm work. I know farm work have to go on, right? So I say, come on. And I always feel good reason with you, because your program is a very informative one, and I notice you have a good listenership and viewership business, and some know so when we come to your program, a bus. A rebus.
No, sir, you more boss us than we boss. You boss us.
Okay, sir. So another cruise. You're working this time with the Manhattan.
Me just glad through my career I was afforded to be on certain stage with certain what they call international people and people who I have admired musically through my life.
Yes.
So Manhattans, them are one of the group that with me personally did think very highly of.
Yes.
And we worked with four on same stage.
Yeah, they told me that. And
man.
Gerald told me that.
Yeah, American, you know. So, but I never got a chance to meet them. Like by the time I meet them, then gone.
Yes.
It
So
was
he told me to.
my
Yes.
time to be on stage, and you know, but finally, I got to meet the person. Very humble
Oh yeah.
and very good demeanor, you know. So it's them kind of people that love harmony I talk about, you know.
Absolutely. So, what's the feedback like for the cruise, for this particular staging of the cruise, given that you're now extending the love and harmony to R&B,
Just remember,
the foundation to.
remember, say me just a poster guy for this. So, I don't want to get the mixed up. Yes.
Yeah, that's why your feedback is important because
True.
people see
beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
And my advice to anyone that's planning to, you know, come enjoy with us is try to do it like now because the thing look like it move like the album.
Absolutely, because two legendary artists, Beres Hammond and the Manhattans, in one venue where people are captive for a week.
Then
That alone
can't go nowhere. Can't go nowhere. Lock them down, you know.
Yeah, you hit after hit after hit. And I was just talking to Oliver about our special day experiences. The consumption.
Full, Oliver. You think you're easy.
The parishioner.
I'm a parishioner, I'm a virgin too.
The man say you give some idea, every time we have play with, if you give a little thing where you want, you put in that thing and it always
Yeah, when I perform, you know, me just change up in line.
Yeah.
And then mash up the place. Until them no ask me around him again. You know? But it's all right. Come here, idiot to still live.
Something like that. You're a big writer.
Because smaller than Oliver.
You're a big writer. What you do, you're writing. You should send him a bill. I don't know what you want to tell your fans this time.
Out there?
Out there right now for the next cruise. What would you like to say to them about this particular staging?
It's going to be fun, man. This is going to be undiluted fun. And I just want to remind them that every time I see them, I see family.
Yes.
That's important, and that's what I saw for the last two that I've been on. And I'm looking forward to the same thing. And by now, everybody knows that we're family, you know. So.
And your music too, your lineup is cutting across genres and eras and age.
Eras and countries.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's really a family show. That's an important point to make to those looking at wanting to experience this Love and Harmony cruise. It's a family event, and therefore you should come knowing that you're interacting and mingling and experiencing the ship with family.
True.
It's a family gathering.
Very important.
Yeah, it's very important. And we should all behave accordingly. Yes. Anyway, boss, so the next time we talk, I'm going to do the
We'll talk about the music now. We'll talk about the album, right?
We're going to look through the album.
Yeah, man. And then
walk through it.
You'll come back and you'll tell me, say, damn, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right, then. So that's it. I am Winford Williams on behalf of all of us from Harmony House, the boss's house. Thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Gonna lift my voice in praises. Gonna shout it, gonna sing it loud. Up in the morning I say my prayer. Thank you, Father, for another day. Let me clear it right away. I'm alive, yes. I'm alive, my
All right, thanks for watching our video. You know what to do. Click, subscribe, and be on our stage always.